Newark post here with Merab Dvalishvili ahead of UFC 316, where he fights Sean O'Malley to defend his bantamweight title on Saturday. And Merab, you have a lot of history in New Jersey. You started your career here, a lot of fights in Atlantic City. You were here a year ago, too. You went down to the shore. You guys rode some roller coasters. It was Alex Pereira. It was Robbie Lawler and Kayla Harrison, who we just saw put you in a little bit of a rear naked choke there. What's the story with you and Kayla?
Oh, Kayla Harrison, she's judo queen. I don't know if you guys know, but my background is judo, and Kayla Harrison, she's two-time Olympic champion in judo, which is not easy, and so I was fan of her, and yeah, we have a picture from 2016, and now 9 years later we are fighting both in UFC. I'm defending my belt. She's fighting for her belt, and it's crazy. 9 years ago, like I remember, I think I was 2-2, I believe, or even something like that. And then she don't even have her MMA debut yet, and now we of course we met here and we take similar pictures like we did 9 years ago, but so many things change in 9 years, and we are in here now.
It's crazy. It's crazy. I was just talking to Kayla, and she talked about when you guys were down by the shore doing those rides. She said you guys fed the penguins and that you ate one of the penguin food fish. What what's the deal with that? You just like do whatever, huh?
Yeah, I guess these penguins was full and they was not hungry, and the the food we was giving, it was like the small fish, and then washed clean, and then I was a little bit hungry. They was not hungry, I was hungry, and I eat the healthy food, which was the fish.
Fair enough. All right. There's a little bit of healthy food there.
Yeah.
Now, again, you have history in this state of New Jersey. You didn't fight 2 years ago, but you were here when Aljo defeated Henry Cejudo.
Yes.
Then there's that stare down in the cage with Aljo and Sean O'Malley. And there's you sneaking in the background and you swipe a jacket. Well, is it the
No.
fact that you're back here though? You get to settle things here at the rematch. I mean, you already won the first one, but you're back here
Yeah.
to fight here. Is this kind of appropriate that you're here in this building where it all kind of started with you two?
First of all, I'm happy to be here in New Jersey. Like I said, this is like my home. Of course, it's not Georgia, but it will be so many Georgians here in this building because a lot of Georgian lives in New Jersey, New York, Philadelphia, and then also I used to live in New York and training there, and I have lots of teammates, friends there will come and support. And I started my professional career here in New Jersey, and I spent a lot of times here. And so, to answer your questions about Sean O'Malley and whatever, he was the one who sneaked in because I was in Aljamain Stanley's corner, and from nowhere, Sean O'Malley coming octagon, he was trying to bully Aljo, and talking shit, and when he take his jacket off, I just take from him. Uh, yeah, that was a good moment, but now he's gonna try to take my belt back, but I'm not gonna give him.
And of course, like we said, this is the second time you guys are fighting, your first rematch. What did you learn in 25 minutes with this man that kind of helped you maybe change your approach into the way you prepare for a fight normally, where you don't have that experience?
He's just another regular guy, He's just like my teammates, but it's like my sparring partner. He's nothing like he's not. He's just regular fighter, And then and I have to just beat him.
What do you think of his power?
I mean, he,
A little bit.
of course, he hits hard, as we know. He has he has nine bonus in UFC, and he's plushy. He hits hard. He has speed, and he's tall. He has actually good takedown defense too. But I was able to take him down. Like this time, it's gonna be a little bit different.
Now, you had a fight between the last time you two fought. He did not. You went out and you defended your belt against Nurmagomedov. He's been waiting for this fight, more or less. I mean, do you feel that that was the right way to handle it, either for him and his career, or for the UFC's perspective, or your perspective? How do you feel?
Um, so yeah, I stay busy, and Sean take his time, get better. It's good for him, good for me, and now we're gonna fight again. He has his chance to avenge his loss, but my job is to not let him do that. My job is to beat him even more dominant ways and give UFC fans what they deserved, which is gonna be good fight, and I'm ready for all that.
And that puts him in a weird position if you do your job, because he'll have lost twice to the champion. There's not really a path back as long as you hold that belt. I mean, there's a little bit of risk there, right?
I mean, in UFC, I believe it's only 8 champions today, so every other fighters don't have a belt, but it's not end of the world. Yeah, he won't have a belt, but he will continue fight the super fights, and there is so many fights that he can fights. He was even mentioning go upper weight class and whatever. He's a good fighter, and he has a beautiful family. He already made his money. He's been former champion, so I mean he's good. I don't have to worry about him. I have to worry about my family and my team and my myself. Just like this is sport, and I have to win this fight, and whatever happens with him after this. He'll be fine. He will be fine. It's just like I tell you, we are fighting. So some of them will lose, either me or him, and then it's not end of the world. Life will be still good.
He made quite a few changes in the way he lives and conducts himself, at least publicly. No marijuana, he's saying. Social media is gone. He's trying to ditch this whole persona and that kind of thing. I mean, do you think any of that was really holding him back, or do you expect this to be a different, maybe sharper version?
Yeah, I'm accepting him like a sharper version, but not only because of that. Like he wants to avenge his loss, and of course, he was doing his best to focus more and do everything right, and this is good. But it's a fight, and you can be best shape, you can be best focus, but it's a fight, and one punch can change everything. So sometimes you can be worse shape and you can win the fight. Sometimes you can be best shape and you can lose the fight. So uh, you never know. But of course, that's good things that he's doing everything right, and he's doing everything good to prepare this fight, and it's gonna be even. Uh, More good when I will beat him, then he will not have any excuse after that.
And you share this card with Patchy Mix, your training partner, who's now in a new addition to the UFC roster here in your weight class. I mean, a lot of people have made the case that, it was kind of you and him are right around that top. He's entering a little lower just because it's late notice here. But do you see him maybe getting to that point where it's like, oh, I might have to think about fighting this guy who I've trained with? Is that like an impediment like it was with Aljo, or would that not stand in the way?
Yeah, Patchy Mix is good fighter, and I'm happy for him to he's in UFC now. Um, yes, so if we have to fight in future, it's no problem. Yeah, he's a good guy. I respect him, but if you have to fight, it's no problem. Uh, so yeah, whoever will be better, the fight will win. Um, but yeah, first I have to win my fight. Patchy has to win his fight, and like said, if we ever fight, the people will have a good fight, and interesting people will be interesting about that fight too. So yeah.